Seems to be working. Did it come through? Yeah, it came through.
All right, we're finishing up warm-ups. Flyers are going to be facing off against the Vegas Junior Knights for this final game of this Squirt International Extravaganza. If somebody can text me to make sure my sound is good. So we're collecting the pucks and gonna get ready for the final game on the consolation side of the bracket. Which I've been told is for 5th/6th place. But your Flyers have been skating hard all weekend.
Ames back in Ames jerseys. Our 18 scoreboard. Wearing the dark gray jersey, like the Junior Knights. We're just revealing that. All right, let's play hockey.
All right, we're getting underway. Troy, Brody Neese, and Donovan out there along with Brody, Donovan, and Xander. Vegas pushes it into the zone. They send it towards the net, but it's wide. Brody Donovan's going to get his stick on it and now skate with it, but gets it taken away. And we play it off the boards, and now Crow's got some space to skate with it. He goes cross-ice to Donovan, and they connect. And Donovan's coming into the zone. He fires from a tight angle, but off the side of the net. Troy and Brody Neese are fighting for it. Brody Neese plays it back to the near corner. Donovan's going to pressure that puck. He's fighting for it in the corner, but the Knights are going to skate away with it. Xander holds the line, and now Donovan brings it back in. He's able to dump it deep in the corner. He goes for a change. Troy's pressuring the puck. The Knights ring it around. Xander's going to step up, and he sends it to the middle. And Kanan was squirting through, but overskated it. Now Knights are charging back the other way. They dump it deep. Keegan's going to go find the puck, and he's got space. All the Knights are changing on the fly. So Keegan's got space. He plays it up to Kanan. Kanan plays it back to the middle, but it was deflected. But Keegan controls it and loses an edge. Brody Donovan skates in, though, and he's got the zone, and he's skating right up into the net. He hasn't taken off of his stick, but Kanan was there in support and got a shot up, but it was wide. Keegan plays it back, but too many sticks there, and it bounces through. Brody Donovan skates hard for the go collect the puck, and now he sends it up the boards. He gets it up to Owen, and We force it out of the zone. Kanan has it on his stick, and he's going to charge the line. Knights player wipes out, so Kanan's going to skate in and shoot hard. And that's a top left corner shot for the first goal of the game. Kanan has been having a good weekend. And he notches another one. Okay, so our clock and our scoreboard aren't working on the app, so we're just going to talk about it. So Flyers are up 1-0. 10:15 left in the first period. Noah, Charlie, and Jaden are out there along with Jackson and Kane. Puck battle right in front of the benches. And Squirt's to Jackson, and he chips it into the zone, but the Knights get their stick on it and send it up and out. And they're going to get by Jackson. They got numbers, and they try to center, but a good stick by Kane deflects it, and it goes behind. And that's Jaden skating with it. And he tries to chip it off the boards and out of the zone, but doesn't get through. So now Jackson has it on his stick. He's going to skate behind with it, and he's going to send it hard off the boards. But the Knights are going to hold the line and send it deep. Now Kane's going to chase it down in this near corner. He shovels it up the boards, but again, the Knights hold the zone, and they send it deep again. Now Jackson's going to do the same, going the other way. He gets his stick on it to push it along. But the Knights are keeping it in their offensive zone. Now we're going to get it out, and Donovan has it on his stick, and he's got some space if he can skate away, and he does. He's skating it in, and he goes top right corner for the second goal for the Ames Flyers. Good for him to finally get that shot down, because every breakaway he's had this weekend, he's skied it. The Flyers are up 2-0. Croy, Donovan, and Brody Neese out there. Puck comes over to Donovan. He's got space again. He's going to fire from long range, but that one's high and wide. We keep it deep, but Knights are trying to skate out with it. Donovan's back checking, stick lifting, and he's going to curl with it. And he's looking up ice, and he gets it up to Croy. Croy's now going to gain the zone. Croy gets upended, and the Knights get it out of the zone. We're trying to get back on sides, but we don't. New line coming on. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen, along with Brody, Donovan, and Xander. Puck comes back to Xander, and he swats it into the zone. Knights get their stick on it and try to send it back out, but we deflect it deeper in the zone. Knights try to go off the far boards, and we send it deep. Kanan's going to get it behind. He's looking for a center, but puck battle behind the net. Keegan now comes in, and he's going to skate away with it. He tries to play it back, but deflected by the Knights player and stays in the corner. Now it's squirting up the boards, and the Knights are going to skate away with it. They're charging ahead, but good defense by Brody Donovan is pushing them to the outside, and puck goes behind the net. We're pushing it up the boards in the near corner. That's Owen fighting for it. Puck squirts to the point, and the Knights send it to the net. Deflected by Xander. Skate to the corner. Owen has it on his stick. He sends it off the glass, and Kanan skates through and charging ahead. He tries to dangle and has it taken off of his stick, and the Knights send it back out, and they're skating with some speed. Our defenders are changing on the fly and getting position, and we recover. Keegan's fighting for the puck along the boards. He's going to skate away with it, and he's going to send it hard around the corner. Kanan's going after it, and he goes cross ice to Owen. Now Owen's going to charge ahead, and he's going to gain the zone. He gets it taken off his stick, and the Knights player sends it around the corner and up these near boards. Kane's trying to hold the blue line, and they get it out of the zone, but we take it away, and Noah now charges in. He gets it taken off of his stick, and the Knights are trying to bring it back up. Good stick by Kane, takes it back. And then Noah's able to dump it deep. Noah, Charlie, and Jaden are on the ice now. Noah's fighting for the puck behind the net. Charlie's pursuing it now, but the Knights get it up, but not out. Good stick by Jackson. Pokes it away, and we maintain the zone. Noah's now fighting for it in the corner. He's getting pinched off. And the Knights are going to try to charge out the other way again. They're skating with it. Good back check. And we get it off of their stick, but it's still in the slot. They recover, and they take a hard shot, but it's wide. It rings around, and the Knights player is able to get their stick on it and poke it deep. Noah has it on his stick. He plays it up to Jaden. Jaden has space to skate, and he's taking it. He's skating up, and he tries to cross ice past to Croy, but we don't connect. Jackson's providing pressure there. Puck is along the boards. Back and forth in our defensive zone. Brody goes cross ice to Donovan, and he at least slows down the Knights player that was trying to undercut it and take it off. Now we go cross ice again. Nice pass. And Brody Neese brings it in, centering pass to Donovan, who got his stick on it, but he got upended and tripped and slid into the pipe again, not as hard as last game. And he pops up. Xander's trying to hold the blue line, and the Knights push it through. Brody Donovan comes over and pinches them off against the boards. And he's still fighting for the puck. And puck squirts to the middle, but Xander gets it out of harm's way. He reverses direction, and he sends it up hard off the boards. Croy's got it on his stick, and he's skating with it. Croy's going to press it into the zone. He's trying to stick handle around. Donovan's there in support and keeps the puck deep. Puck is behind, and Brody Neese is fighting for it. He's trying for the wraparound, but can't get it all the way to the front of the net. Knights skate it behind, and then they send it hard off the boards. Kanan swoops in, though, and keeps the zone. He's skating for it, looking for space. He tries to send it to the net, but hits a Knights shin pad, and they swat it to the corner. Kane steps in and fires it hard, but it's just a little bit high and wide. We play it back to the defense. Jackson holds the line, and he sends it deep. Kane's going to get it behind the net. Keegan's coming on the ice now. Puck is still bouncing around, and Knights finally get their stick on it, and they clear it. If it has enough heat, that will be an icing, and it does make it to the red line.
Big thank you to Bowman Supply Company, proud supporting the Hockey Sporting Rights Tournament.
So we changed up lines on the fly. We have Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there along with Jackson and Kane. Center's tied up. Knights player skates in and pushes it up and out of the zone. We're skating hard on the back check. Kanan's going to get to it, and he's going to try to reverse direction, but the Knights charge ahead, and they get a shot off, but a good save by Stella. We're trying to go back the other way. Keegan gets to it, and he's got speed. He's going to gain the zone, get around that player, and he's going to fire it hard. Good save by the goalie. Owen gets the second chance opportunity, but that one goes wide. Knights player's got it on his stick, and he's going cross ice, outlet pass, and doesn't connect clean, so Jackson's going to skate and go cross ice, but a charging Knights player skates, intercepts it, gets a good hard shot off, but it's wide. Puck is behind. Puck comes near corner now. Knights are going to get to it first, and they're looking for a center, but Brody Donovan deflects that, and now Keegan's skating with it back the other way. He's going to gain the zone. He's taking it wide and now bringing it back to the middle. He's looking for a center, but good stick by the Knights defender prevents him from getting that pass off. Brody Donovan now skates in with it. Good hard shot and a glove save by the Knights goalie. So Noah, Jaden, and Charlie on the ice along with Brody Donovan and Xander. Puck squirts in the middle. Jaden's fighting for it. Noah gets a good shot off. Good save by the Knights goalie. Charlie's going after it in the corner. He tries to back in it back towards the middle, but deflect it behind. Knights are able to clear it, and they're waving off icing. It must have been touched. Brody Donovan skating hard after it. He gets to it, and he's going to skate it behind. He reverses direction, coming out near side. He sends it hard off the glass and out of the zone. But Knights player's going to collect it, and they chip it back up these near boards. Now the Knights are going to gain the zone, but we're prevent them from getting it to the middle. It's behind the net. Brody Donovan gets to it, and dangerous opportunity. Donovan is skating through, and it deflected off of his skate. So puck battle behind the net. Croy's coming in to help. Now we're going to skate away with it. Croy's got some space. He's weaving. He's going to get the coming through neutral ice. He has it taken off of his stick, but it squirts over to Brody Neese, and he pushes it deep. He's looking for a center, but it deflects behind the net. Donovan's there, and he gets stick handled around, and the Junior Knights are pushing it up the ice. We're pinching them off in the neutral zone against the boards here. Puck battle right against the glass. Puck comes up. Donovan chips it in the zone. He's pursuing it. He's got it behind. He centers, and Brody Neese was there but couldn't quite get a good stick on it. Brody Donovan sends it in. Donovan gets a good stick lift on it. It gets to the net, but it goes behind. Donovan's still fighting for it behind. He's getting pinched off and pushed off. Brody Neese gets his stick on it. He gets it to the middle, but intercepted by a Knights player. Croy keeps it deep. Now puck's coming out the other side, and the Knights are going to freeze it or ice it. They send it all the way down the ice. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen on the ice now, along with Brody Donovan and Xander. Puck gets to Kanan. He gets a stick on it, but that shot attempt is deflected, and it goes behind. Keegan's fighting for it in the corner. Played back to Xander. Xander fires from long range. Hits a Knights player in front. They're trying to exit the zone, but good forecheck by Keegan. Slows them down, but they finally do get it out, and it comes all the way down the ice. Brody Donovan gets it on his stick. He tries to go cross ice. Good thought. But a Knights player intercepts it, and they get a good hard shot, but that goes wide. Puck battle along the boards near side here. Kanan's fighting for it. He gets it out of the zone. Knights player sends it back in. Brody Donovan sends it back out. Back and forth here. We get it deep, and Kanan's going after it. Knights are able to get it near boards here, and they're going to skate with it. They're trying to stick handle around Xander, and they gain the zone. Good hard shot, and Stella makes a save, and then comes across and is able to shut the door on the second chance opportunity. We cleared the zone, but the Knights are trying to regroup, but send it back in before their last player was across the blue line. So 12 seconds left in this first period. Flyers are up 2-0. Noah, Jaden, and Charlie on the ice, along with Jackson and Kane. Knights get their stick on it, and they send it in. Kane gets his stick on it, and he sends it hard out, but hits a Knights player in the chest and falls down right in front of the blue line. Now Kane's chips it back up to Noah, and that's going to be the end of the end of the first period. Flyers are up 2-0. Yeah. So Noah, Charlie, and Jaden starting us off along with Kane and Jackson. Start of the second period. Flyers are up 2-0. Kane uses the boards to send it up. Knights send it right back and all the way down for an icing. Croy, Donovan, and Brody Neese coming on. Kane and Jackson staying out there. Puck squirts to the middle. Junior Knights have it on their stick. Croy, good stick by Croy, takes it away, but then he blows a tire. Donovan skates in, and he has it on his stick. Puck squirts to the middle. Junior Knights are going to be able to skate away with it. Good stick by Kane. Slaps it back into our offensive zone. They play it back up to the blue line, but Brody Neese skates in and temporarily slows them down. Now the Junior Knights are coming the other way with numbers. They get a good hard shot off, and it goes wide and rings around. Donovan's there to get a good stick lift on and send it up to Croy. Hits Croy, but then drops, and he's going to skate in with it. He's going to get a shot off, but he hits a Junior Knight, and the Junior Knights are skating hard the other way. They caught us on a change, but a good stick by Brody Donovan prevents them from getting a shot off. Junior Knights have it behind. They look for a centering opportunity. They connect, but now Donovan intercepts that centering attempt, and he's going to skate hard the other way. He's going to weave past one. He's trying to weave past another, but he has it taken off of his stick. And the Junior Knights are trying to bring it back the other way. Brody Donovan prevents that. Back and forth here in the neutral zone. The Knights dump it, and they go for a change. So Keegan's going to collect it behind the net. And he's got some space to skate with it, but quickly gets pinched off. Puck battle right at the blue line. Back and forth right at the blue line. We finally chip it out of our defensive zone. The Knights bring it right back at us, though, and gain the zone, but we're pushing them to the outside. They send it behind the net. And now Croy's going to get it behind the net and skate with it. He's trying to weave through traffic and kicking this puck up the ice, but we don't get it out of the zone. Knights player finds it and is skating it in. They get a backhand centering attempt, and it squirts to the near side. Keegan can't get it up and out. Another centering attempt. Dangerous opportunity, goes high, but now they have another dangerous opportunity. Stella finds it and covers it. And pushing and shoving going on in front of the net. And I think they are going to call Owen Reynolds for a roughing as he upended the Knights player right in front of Stella. So we'll be on the PK for a minute. Keegan and Kanan out there along with Jackson and Kane. Knights go D to D, and that shot attempt was deflected and goes into the corner. Kane's going to go after it behind. Puck coming up the near boards. And they send it in from the blue line. It goes wide left. Kanan's going to go fight for it against the glass there, against the boards, and he gets it up to Keegan. And Keegan's skating forward with it, but he gets it taken away. Puck comes back to Kane. He sends it hard off the boards and back up the ice. Junior Knights have it on their stick, and they're skating behind. They try to send it hard off the boards, but Keegan is able to slow it down temporarily. Jackson's there fighting for it, and they get by him too. They try to go centering pass, but deflects off of Kane and skate and comes back to the near boards. Now Keegan gets there to deflect it again, but still in the defensive zone here. Now the Knights dump it deep. Jackson's going to go fight for it in the corner. Knights are skating in on Stella. She makes the save. Second chance opportunity goes wide. Now Keegan skates through with it. And he's going to get it out of the zone, and he's going to send it deep. And that'll be an icing, but we needed some fresh legs. We're back to full strength. 8:15 left in the second period. So Noah, Jaden, and Charlie coming on, along with Xander and Brody Donovan. Defensive zone face-off. Noah gets it back to the corner. Xander gets his stick on it. He rings it around. But Knights are there fighting for it against the boards. Puck squirts up to Charlie. He has some space. Charlie's skating with it. He's going to gain the zone. He tries to maneuver for a shot, but he gets pinched off by two Knights players. and they go cross ice, and they're bringing it back the other way. They're going to gain the zone. They're going to get a good hard shot, and blocker saved by Stella. Buck is behind. Jaden's fighting for it there in the corner. Kids are falling down center in attempt, and Xander gets his stick on it and plays it off the boards and out. Brody Neese is skating hard after it. They're waving off icing. He gets there, and he's fighting for it in the corner. He loses an edge and is on his knees, but still fighting for it. Donovan is on the ice now, too, and he overskates that puck. And Knights are charging back the other way. They try to go cross ice, but don't quite connect, and the puck deflects into the corner. Xander's fighting for it in the corner, and he's getting pushed. Or I'm sorry, that's Kane. He plays it up to the blue line, and they fire from long range. It goes wide. They have the puck in the corner looking for a centering opportunity, and they get it to the middle. But Kane swats it to the corner. He sends it hard around the boards, and we're able to get it out of the zone. The Knights send it back in offsides.
Thank you, Bob Pearson, hockey team coach, the Squirt Youth Hockey, and the Squirt International Tournament. They are official team and medal partner. Hockey team teams for producing quality training teams.
So Keegan Kanan and Owen out there, along with Xander and Brody Donovan. We're pushing it forward. We gain the zone. Kanan has it in the corner. He looks for a center, but it ends up going off the back of the net. Owen is going after it in the corner. He's trying to center it. He sends it other corner. I'm sorry, that was Keegan. Now Owen's on this side. Brody Donovan's holding the blue line. Knights are able to chip it past us, but Xander's going to collect it, and then he goes cross ice. But a Knight chips it forward, and they get it back in the zone clean. Now Brody Donovan has it. He's skating behind. He's going to try to stick handle through. At least he kicks it up, and we get it out of the zone. Now Keegan has it on his stick, and he's got space. He's going into the zone, and now sends it to the front of the net. Good opportunity there, but Kanan just couldn't. He was there, but good stick by the Knights prevented him from tapping it in. Now we go cross ice, and we gain the zone clean. Shot from the wide slot, goes wide of the net. Knights are skating it the other way, but Jackson slows it down, but the Knights gain the zone. Good stick by Kane. Prevents them from, but they force it back in, and a good backhand shot by the Knights goes wide. The Knights are going to get to the puck in the corner. We got Noah, Charlie, and Jaden on the ice now. They get it back to the net, but a good save by Stella. Now Kane has it on his stick, and he's got space, and he's skating with it. Catching the Knights on a change. He's going to charge ahead. He's going to gain the zone. He's charging all the way in. Good hard shot. Good save by the Knights goalie. Knights got their stick on it and got it to the ball. Now the Knights are charging the other way. They're going to gain the zone, but we're pinching them off against the boards. That's Jackson fighting for it. Puck is finally cleared by Kane, and they're waving off ice, and it got deflected. We're changing up on the fly. Jackson's providing some pressure. They're cherry picking, and we're skating hard to get back. They did a nice outlet pass all the way down, and Stella with a great save. Yeah, they had a player hanging out at the blue line all the way down the ice, and we were all changing, so that was a good outlet pass and a great save by Stella. So Croy Donovan and Brody Neese on the ice, along with Brody Donovan and Xander. Brody Donovan gets it on his stick. He tries to send it out, but Knights player keeps it in temporarily. Now Brody's coming away with it. He's skating. He's getting back checked. Croy comes in support. He's going to get it in. He's weaving. He fires hard. And off the pipe and in. And he comes to the blue line and dances with his brother. So we'll keep those players out there, Croy Donovan and Brody Neese, along with Brody Donovan and Xander. Roy's able to push it forward and briefly get the zone, but Knights skate back the other way. Now Donovan, we gain the zone again. Donovan has it, and he sends it towards the net, but deflected and goes behind. Now he has it on his stick again. He's looking for a center, but deflected and kept behind. He's fighting for the puck behind, but he loses that fight, and the junior Knights are charging the other way. They try to do a centering pass, but don't connect, so puck's going to squirt all the way to this near board. Brody Dunham's fighting for it. Jackson skates in and gets it out of the zone, but quickly has it taken off of his stick. Brody Donovan's there fighting for the puck and not letting them gain the zone clean. Now Kanan has some space, and he collects the puck and skating with it. And he's going to keep skating with it. And he gets tripped up. And not sure why that wasn't a penalty, but he got tripped up and was sliding and still trying to swat the puck forward, but that messed up the timing, and we came in off sides. So Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there along with Jackson and Kane. Flyers are up 3-0. 3 minutes left in the second period. Puck won back by the Knights, but they mishandle it and don't advance it, but then they take it back and are forcing it up the ice. Puck comes to Kane. Oh, but he mishandles it but recovers and fights for the puck back. But Knights hold the zone after all that, and they send it deep. Kane skates hard to deflect that centering attempt, and now Keegan sends it up to Kanan, and we're on the break. Kanan's going to gain the zone. He's getting pinched off, and he kicks the puck deeper and is going to pursue it behind the net. He's looking for a center and a beautiful pass, but just a little bit too hot to handle, and it goes all the way across, but now it's back in the slot, and we try to get it to the net, but deflected by skates. Keegan's going to get onto it. He centers again, but deflected. We force the puck deep again. Keegan's going to get it on his twig again. He's skating with it behind. He's looking for the centering opportunity, but that goes off the side of the net, and now the Knights are going to skate away with it. They're charging ahead. We're pushing them to the outside. They do get it on net. Pad save by Stella. Brody Dunham's now trying to push it out and gets it taken off his stick, and it's behind. Xander swats it into the corner. Kanan's now over there fighting for it. Keegan's there in support. Kanan gets it on his stick, and he just sends it out of the zone. The Knights are regrouping, and they send it back towards the blue line, but don't get the zone. We send it back out, and we're going on the change. Knights are skating up, and they're going to gain the zone, and they're going to fire from long range, and Stella gloves it. So Noah, Charlie, and Jaden on the ice, along with Kane and Jackson. Flyers are up 3-0. Minute 29 left in this second period. Centers, well, Knights control the puck. They go D to D. They get a good shot from their D, saved by Stella, and they get another centering attempt, but a good stick by Kane prevents a shot. Knights still with the puck, though. They're looking for the center. Jackson now deflects it. Kane now gets his stick on it. He sends it hard out of the zone. Knights have to regroup. They chip it off the boards, but Jackson's there to intercept it briefly, and we forced it up the boards. Puck battle going on there. We backhand it into the zone, but Knights now go cross ice, and they do connect, but don't handle it clean. Good hard skating by Kane. Gets back and takes it away. He sends it hard off the boards, and the Knights have to regroup again. They go cross ice again, and they're going to gain the zone. Noah's skating hard. They get a shot off, and nice pad save by Stella. They try to center it. Good stick by Noah. Deflects it behind. Now Jackson has it on his stick, and he's got some space to skate with it. He's getting back checked, but he's going to gain the zone. He's getting pinched off, but he's getting it deep. He looked for the center, and the puck is floating around in this crease, but none of our players were there to get it in. The pucks get it out of the zone, and we prevent their advance. We're changing players on the fly. The Knights are going to gain the zone now, but puck goes to the corner. They're trying to center it, and Brody Donovan intercepts it. He's skating with it, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Flyers are up 3-0. 12 minutes of hockey left for this weekend. Croy, Brody Neese, and Donovan out there along with Xander and Brody Donovan. Centers tie it up. Puck comes near side. Donovan's able to chip it into the zone, but he loses his edge. With the help of the Knights stick, Knights player gets their stick on it, and they send it all the way down ice, and that should be an icing. So Keegan, Kanan, and Owen coming on the ice, along with Jackson and Kane. Puck one back, and Kanan fires at the net and hit Keegan in the crotch, actually, as he was trying to jump over it. And then we got a second chance opportunity that hit the side of the net. Jackson holds the line. That's on Owen's stick right now, but he gets separated from the puck. Puck battle against the boards. Jackson holds the line again, but then can't get it deep, and Knights player is trying to charge ahead with it, but Keegan's able to intercept that or deflect it. Now he skates onto it, and he's able to gain the zone. He's dangling. He's trying to charge in. He gets separated from the puck, though, and the Knights send it back towards the blue line. Kane slows down that player and then skates onto the puck, and he chips it back up the boards to Kanan. Kanan's going to gain the zone, and he fires from long range. And good shot, deflected, and went behind. He's centered, and then he gets it back to the center, and that's bouncing around puck. Owen plays it back to Xander, and Xander sends it back to the net, but a Knight stick gets in the way, and they send it back out. We send it back the other way. The Knights dump it, and they go for a change. Or change on the fly, too. Brody Donovan's going to get to the puck first, and he's going to skate with it. He's going to send it off the boards and up to Jaden. But it goes too hot to handle, and Knights go cross ice. They're good at that. They're good at that cross ice pass. They have it in the corner. They're looking for a center. Xander's pressuring the puck. They go cross ice back to the D, and they fire it from long range. Blocker saved by Stella. Puck is right next to the net. She finds it and covers it. Croy, Donovan, and Brody Neese coming back on, along with Jackson and Kane. Puck squirts into the corner. Kane's going to get his stick on it and send it hard around. Jackson is there. He sends it up to Brody Neese. But we don't get it. Now we get it out of the zone. But Knights are going to get to it first and charge right back at us. We slow them down. Kane gets a stick on it and sends it to the boards, but not out of the zone. Jackson's there to fight for the puck against the boards, and Croy comes in and throws an elbow. I'm not sure why he didn't get called for that. Donovan fires it hard from the blue line. It goes wide. Knights player's trying to skate out with it, and he's weaving, and he's getting almost out. They were trying to go for that long pass again. Kane brings it back into our zone, and he's still fighting for the puck. Knights have it on their stick again, and they go another outlet pass. Doesn't quite connect, but their player is able to chip it forward, and they're fighting for it, and puck is still down in that corner. Now we're going to get our stick on it and send it all the way up the ice, and we're going for a change. Now Knights are catching us on the change, and they gained the zone, but they're going for a change now too. Brody Donovan's going to get to the puck and skate with it. He weaves past Juan, and then he gets separated from the puck, but then sticks with it. He sends it up the ice, but the Knights player sends it cross ice and in. Xander's going to get to it and skate with it. He's going to reverse direction and then send it along the boards. Kane is going to get to it and try to find Keegan. Didn't quite connect, but found it again, and he's pushing it up the near boards. He's getting pinched off, but still sticking with it. He centers. Oof, deflected by the Knights player, and thought that might have found the net, but it went wide. They send it out to the blue line. Xander holds the blue line and sends it in the direction of the net, but deflected and goes near corner. Knights are trying to get it out, but Kanan's fighting for it. He plays it back to Xander again from the blue line. Hits traffic in front, and then dribbles to the goalie. The goalie finds it and covers it. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. Flyers are up 3-0. Charlie, Noah, and Jaden on the ice along with Kane and Jackson. Puck finds its way back to Kane. Payne sends it towards the net, but deflected and dribbles to the goalie. Knights get their stick on it, and they send it hard off the wall and all the way down the ice. It should be an icing, and it is. Noah, Charlie, and Jaden still there along with Kane and Jackson. Puck squirts all the way near side. Knights are going to get to it and skate forward with it. Kane's playing good defense, pinching them off. Jackson's there too. They get a centering attempt, but good stick by Kane. Intercepts it. He plays it hard off the boards, but it takes a funky bounce and doesn't get out of the zone. Puck battle right by the blue line. Still in our defensive zone. Puck finally squirts out of the zone. Still a puck battle. Finally squirts forward. Charlie's got it on his stick. He tries to dangle, gets separated from the puck, but Noah finds it, and he gets a shot. And he ends up losing the edge. His shot went wide, and he slid into the net. Knights are trying to play it forward. Xander's there to slow it down and prevent them from. But back and forth, Jaden overskated the puck, and the Knights are able to dump it deep. They're looking for a centering opportunity here. Jaden comes in, and finally they do get it to the net. And initial save by Stella. And they're there for the second chance. They're there for the second chance opportunity. And get it in the net. So, Flyers are still up. Scores 3-1. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in this one, though. Troy, Brody Neese, and Donovan out there, along with Xander and Brody Donovan. Puck squirts forward, but Knights defenders able to play it off the boards, and then they do gain the zone. But then Brody Donovan gets it on his stick, over to Brody Neese, and now on Croy's stick. Croy gets by one. He's going to fire from long range, and that goes way high and into the corner. Donovan's going to get it. He sends it. Nope, he doesn't. He whiffed. Knights are charging the other way. Xander and Brody Donovan are skating back hard, and we prevent their advance. Puck squirts into the corner, and Xander tries to ring it around, but they got it to the slot and got it to the net. We whiff on that clear attempt, and Brody Neese just swats it out of the zone, but he prevents them from getting it further. Now the puck is in the zone, and the Knights player skating with it. He reverses direction, now sends it hard off the boards. And Brody Donovan has it on his stick. He's trying to weave through traffic, and he gets into the zone. And he's going to skate it in. He centers it. Puck is alive in front. Donovan swoops in and gets his stick on it for a second chance opportunity, but good save by the goalie. We bank it off the boards near side, and Kanan was trying to dive back across the blue line and just didn't quite make it in time. So Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there now, along with Kane and Jackson. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in this game. Flyers are still up 3-1. Keegan's going to skate away with it. He's got space. He sends it towards the center, but it hit the side of the net. Jackson steps up and prevents the Knights from clearing the zone. We're still maintaining the blue line, but the puck is underneath Kanan. Kanan gets up and is going to skate away with it. He sends it hard towards the net. Good save by the goalie. And the Knights get their stick on it and send it to the blue line. Kane holds the blue line. He holds the blue line again. He sends it hard in the direction of the net, but that was wide. Rings around and far side. Owen gets to it and sends it deep into the corner. Knights are got their stick on it and looking for the breakout. and we prevent them from doing that. Jackson swoops in and keeps the zone. Puck along the boards are down. Jackson's skating it in. He's going for the wraparound, and he gets pinched off, but he's still fighting for the puck behind. He's trying to center it, but can't get it to the front of the net. Puck is still behind. Knights have it on their stick, and now they're skating with it. And they send it all the way down ice, and that should be an icing. So 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. Flyers are up 3-1. Past few shifts looks like we've lost a little bit of focus, so hopefully they can dial it in for this last little bit. Noah, Charlie, and Jaden are out there. Puck comes back to Xander. Xander just plays it deep. Noah's pressuring the puck. Knights get to it first, and they ring it around. Charlie and Brody Donovan are there to prevent them from getting it out of the zone. Noah's fighting for the puck. Puck comes back to Brody. Brody sends it towards the net, but a Knights player swats it down in front. Now the Knights are charging away. Good stick by Jaden. Slows him down. Now Xander swoops in and swats it back out. Now Noah's got some space. He's skating with it. He's charging ahead. He gets back checked and loses an edge. Now puck coming back the other way. They get past Brody Donovan, but Jaden's still skating hard. And he gets the puck and reverses direction. Puck is bouncing around. Corey's going to skate on it, and he's going to stick handle through. He's going to gain the zone. He's trying to dangle through, and he gets it all the way to the net, and it gets upended. Puck dribbles to the goalie, who finds it and covers it. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. Flyers are up 3-1. The Knights are calling a timeout. I would imagine they're talking strategy with 3 minutes left in this game and when they're going to pull their goalie. Oh, and you got a penalty. He like upended that guy in front of the goal. It's kind of a WWE takedown. Yeah. It's probably right from I think there might have, was there another one of the Knights players had a penalty that I about missed. I didn't realize we were on the power play until there's only like 10 seconds left on it. So Croy, Donovan, and Brody Neese out there along with Kane and Jackson. Puck goes into the corner. The Knights are going to get to it and skate it behind. Croy's pressuring the puck. Knights send it up the wall. Jackson's going to skate into it and send it towards the net, but now Donovan's fighting for it, but he loses it. Knights send it up. Jackson holds the zone there, or holds the neutral zone. We chip it off the boards, back and forth. And the puck bounced back and forth, and Croy was just over the blue line, and we're offsides. 2:49 left in the game. 3-0. Flyers are up. Keegan, Kane, and Owen out there along with Brody Donovan and Xander. Puck comes over to Kanan. He has it taken away, and Knights charge ahead, and we slowed them down enough that they came in offsides. So 2:42 left in the game. They have not pulled the goalie yet. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there along with Brody Donovan and Xander. We push the puck forward, but then they get to it and cross ice pass in a center, but good back check by Keegan prevents them from getting a good shot. They finally do get a shot off, And Stella makes the save. A little extra pushing and shoving at the end. They are pulling their goalie now with an offensive zone faceoff. So Vegas has an empty net. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen staying out there along with Brody Donovan and Xander. They get it back to their defense. They go D to D. They go D to D again. They send it in from the point. Dangerous opportunity. Stella made the first save. And they found the puck floating in front and got another one. So the score is 3-2. With 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. They're putting their goalie back in for the face-off. Troy, Brody Neese, and Donovan out there along with Jackson and Kane. Puck comes near side. Donovan's going to skate onto it. He's going to fire from long range. Oh my goodness. He fired from long range. And it went in. So Donovan puts us up 4-2. Must be that new stick that just bought him. So Croy, Brody Neese, and Donovan out there along with Jackson and Kane. Puck comes near side. Knights gain the zone, but Donovan takes it away. He sends it down ice. That won't have enough for icing, I don't think. They wave it off. They send it around. Donovan's going to skate on it and keep it deep. He sends it to the middle, but Knights sticks intercept it, and they're charging the other way. Good back check by Charlie. Pushes on the outside. Kane's there too to separate them from the puck. They try to center, but it deflects off a skate and it goes near corner. Charlie's surf fighting for it. Now Jackson swoops in. He's trying to skate it out. The Knights hold the zone and they send it towards the net and it goes behind. Now Xander's going to get his stick on it and send it up. Jaden's skating with it now. And we get it deep. I'm sorry, that was Brody Neese. Got it deep in the zone. This is Jaden now. And he sends it other side. Knights try to send a long outlet pass, but a good stick by Noah. Intercepts it, but they force it up, and now they are going to gain the zone. They fire a long-range shot towards Stella, and she gloves it. So 1:09 seconds left. Flyers are up 4-2. 1:09 seconds left in the game. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there. Puck one back, but the Knights don't hold the line. They play it off the boards, but Owen is there to push it forward. Knights now go the length of the ice. They're waving off icing. Xander's going to get to it first. And he sends it far side. We chip it up the boards. Keegan gets his stick on it. He sends it up to Owen. Empty net. We fire it down the ice, but deflected by a Knights player, and they send it down for an icing. So puck will come all the way down for an offensive zone face-off. 39.6 seconds left. Flyers are up 4-2. They're putting their goalie back zone face-off. Keegan, Kanan, and Owen out there along with Brody, Donovan, and Xander. Center's tie it up. Keegan's fighting for the puck. He plays it back to Brody Donovan. He fires it from long range. Deflected in front and saved. Xander now skates onto it and sends it back in. Again, deflected in front. And the goalie finds it and covers it. So Croy, Donovan, and Brody Neese coming back on along with Jackson and Kane. 26.7 seconds left. Flyers are up 4-2. Croy wins it back to Kane. Kane sends it in, gets the Donovan stick, and he fires it tight angle and hits the side of the net. He's trying to get it back to the middle, and it squirts right through. Knights are going to get to it and send it out of their zone. Croy gets his stick on it, and he goes cross ice to Jackson. Jackson's going to skate up with it, and he skates it in, and he fires it at the net, but it goes off the side of the net. Now Donovan's providing some pressure, and that's going to be the end of it. Your Flyers finish it out with a 4-2 win, finishing the weekend strong. That'll do it from Fargo for us.
What in the world is this supposed to happen? It's the dumbest thing ever. It's not working. I have to restart my damn phone.